The room was almost empty. The clock had passed 1. Your coat was on the old chair. We knew what had to come. The piano played so softly, like it already knew that every song must end somewhere, and ours was ending too. You didn't say forever, I didn't ask you to. You only held your hand out like you used to do. So dance with me in Paris, just one more time tonight, before the morning finds us, before we say goodbye. No promises, no questions, no reason to pretend. Mon amour, dance slowly, like this will never end. The waiter stacked the glasses, the candles had burned low. Outside the rain kept falling, but neither chose to go. I rested on your shoulder, you whispered my old name. For just a little moment, we were young again. We didn't speak of leaving, or where tomorrow led. Some things are better dancing than ever being said. So dance with me in Paris, just one more time tonight, before the morning finds us, before we say goodbye. No promises, no questions, no reason to pretend. Mon amour, dance slowly, like this will never end. Perhaps in another lifetime, in some forgotten room, we'll hear the same old piano, and I will dance with you. No tears, no explanations, no asking who was wrong. Just your hand around my waist, and one unfinished song. So dance with me in Paris. The dawn is coming soon. The city waits in silence beneath a fading moon. No promises, no questions, there's nothing left to mend. Mon amour, dance slowly until the music ends. The piano stopped at sunrise. You kissed my hand and smiled, and somewhere in old Paris we were young for just a little while. and a broken fan. You had a blue shirt from your brother. I had 5 francs in my hand. We rode your old red motor scooter past the boats and market stalls. You said we'd never need much money. We were 20 after all. The radio played through the window. The whole world felt so far away. We thought that summer had no ending in Marseille. Oh, that summer in Marseille, salt upon your skin. The sun went down so slowly, we thought it might not end. We had nothing but each other and a little time to waste. I didn't know I'd spend a lifetime missing Marseille. We danced barefoot in the kitchen, drank cheap wine from coffee cups. You sang badly, I was laughing. We were young, and that was enough. Sunday mornings by the water, your hand resting over mine. No photographs, no grand occasions, just the sea and too much time. The radio played through the window, a song I still remember today. Though I forgot the words completely, I remember Marseille. Oh, that summer in Marseille, salt upon your skin. The sun went down so slowly, we thought it might not end. We had nothing but each other and a little time to waste. I didn't know I'd spend a lifetime missing Marseille. Years went by like trains at midnight. Cities changed and so did we. I learned that love is not forever, but sometimes memory can be. And somewhere by that old blue harbor, in a room above the bay, 2 young fools are still believing summer never fades away. Oh, that summer in Marseille, your laughter in the wind. If I could live one day again, I'd choose that day with him. We had nothing but each other. Now I'd give it all away for one more night, one old red scooter, and our summer in Marseille. The radio plays through my window. I close my eyes and I'm 20 again in Marseille. walking down the street in a red coat, black sunglasses, and the world beneath her feet. She would take the corner table, order coffee, nothing more. Then she'd watch the passing faces like she'd seen them all before. No one knew her name, no one ever asked. She was waiting for somebody, or perhaps she waited for the past. The woman in the red coat, who were you waiting for? Every night at the same window, with your eyes upon the door. The woman in the red coat, you never looked away. Did he promise he'd come back to you on some forgotten day? The waiter called her madam. She would smile but never speak. There was something in her silence, something beautiful and weak. Once I saw her touch a letter, folded carefully in two. Then she held it to her lipstick, like old lovers sometimes do. No one knew the words written on that page. Maybe love can keep us waiting long after love has aged. The woman in the red coat, who were you waiting for? Every night at the same window, with your eyes upon the door. The woman in the red coat, you never looked away. Did he promise he'd come back to you on some forgotten day? Then one winter evening, 5 o'clock came and went. The chair beside the window stayed empty in the rain. The waiter kept her coffee cup for almost half a year, and every time the doorbell rang, we somehow hoped she'd reappear. The woman in the red coat, where did you go that night? Did you finally stop your waiting? Did he finally make it right? The woman in the red coat, the years have passed away, but sometimes at 5 in Paris, I still look your way. A red coat in the distance, a shadow in the rain. But when I turn to follow, she's gone again. Coffee's getting colder beside the window pane. Your shirt is on the old chair. Outside, it starts to rain. The bed is still unmade now. Your book lies open wide. I hear the elevator and hope you're still inside. The hallway keeps its silence. The morning comes too soon. I never knew how empty could fit inside one room. Room 207 still remembers you. The shadow by the doorway, the things we didn't do. Room 207, the curtains barely move. You walked away this morning, but nothing in this room did too. The lipstick on the wine glass, the key beside the door, a photograph from somewhere we don't go anymore. I touch the empty pillow as if it might explain why some goodbyes are quiet and some remain like rain. The city wakes beneath me, the bells begin to sound, but here above the rooftops, your memory stays around. Room 207 still remembers you. The shadow by the doorway, the things we didn't do. Room 207, the curtains barely move. You walked away this morning, but nothing in this room did too. Perhaps the maid will change the sheets and open every blind. She'll never know a whole lifetime was left behind. And someone else will sleep here, someone else will close the door, but I'll always see you standing where you stood the night before. Room 207, the daylight's coming through. The city has forgotten, but I still remember you. Room 207, I leave the key behind. Some rooms we walk away from, some rooms we never leave in time. Your coffee's cold beside me. The rain has almost gone. I close the door behind me, but the room goes on. There was a table by the window where the afternoon turned gold. You would read the morning paper, I would watch the street unfold. The waiter knew our usual order, 2 coffees and 1 cigarette. We thought the world was waiting for us. We hadn't learned to leave it yet. The chairs are gone, the sign came down, there's a clothing store there now. But every time I pass that corner, I can see you somehow. We never left that cafe, not really, not in my mind. You're still sitting by the window with the sunlight in your eyes. The years went on without us. The whole world changed outside. But somewhere in that cafe, we're still 25. You drew a heart upon a napkin, then laughed and crossed it through. I kept it in my coat for years, though I never told you. We talked about a house in Nice, a dog, a garden, maybe 3. It's strange how easily we promised people we would never be. The chairs are gone, the sign came down, no one remembers now. But every time I pass that corner, I still see you somehow. We never left that cafe, not really, not in my mind. You're still sitting by the window with the sunlight in your eyes. The years went on without us. The whole world changed outside. But somewhere in that cafe, we're still 25. Maybe you have children now, maybe silver in your hair. Maybe you forgot the table, maybe you were never there. But memory is a stubborn thing, it keeps what time denies. And somewhere there's a version of us that never said goodbye. We never left that cafe, though 40 years have passed. You're still reaching for your coffee, I'm still wishing time would last. The city moved around us, our names have disappeared. But somewhere in that cafe, we're still sitting here. 2 coffees by the window, the afternoon turns gold, and we never leave. A letter came this morning with no return address. My name was written softly in handwriting I'd never forget. The paper smelled of nothing, the ink had faded blue. But before I read a single word, I knew it came from you. You wrote, the winters here are colder, I have a little place alone. There's a bakery beneath my window and roses that I've grown. A letter from Lyon. After all these years, you wrote about the weather, but I read between the lines in tears. A letter from Lyon, 3 pages, nothing more. And every word I thought I'd buried came walking through my door. said you heard our old song playing somewhere late at night. You couldn't quite remember if we danced beneath the lights. You asked if I still drink my coffee with too much sugar in. It's strange the little things we carry when everything else ends. You wrote, I hope that life was gentle, I hope somebody held your hand. Then crossed out half a sentence I could almost understand. A letter from Lyon. After all these years, you wrote about the weather, but I read between the lines and tears. A letter from Lyon, 3 pages, nothing more. And every word I thought I'd buried came walking through my door. At the bottom of the final page, beneath your careful name, one sentence stood alone there, and nothing was the same. I never stopped loving you, I only stopped saying it. And for a while the whole room disappeared, and I was young again. A letter from Lyon, I held it through the night. The morning found me sitting there, still reading every line. A letter from Lyon, I don't know what to do. 40 years of silence, and 3 words still feel true. I took a sheet of paper, I held a pen till dawn, and wrote, dear you. "11:47, the station clock stood still. Your face behind the window, the night was cold and still. I stood beneath the lamplight, you sat in number 9. 1,000 words between us, and not enough time. The porter closed the doorway, the whistle cut the air. I thought that you might leave the train, you thought I'd meet you there. On the last train from Paris, you disappeared from view. The city kept on shining, like cities always do. On the last train from Paris, I watched the red lights fade, and wondered if one step toward you could have made you stay. Your hand against the window, my hand inside my coat. You smiled the way you used to, I felt it in my throat. The engine started slowly, the platform slipped away. There are moments that decide a life, and ours was yesterday. I could have called your name then, you could have pulled the chain. But pride is such a quiet thing until it sounds like rain. city kept on shining like cities always do. On the last train from Paris, I watched the red lights fade and wondered if one step toward you could have made you stay. Years later, in a crowded station, I heard that whistle blow, and for one foolish second I was back there long ago. You behind the glass again, me frozen where I stood, two people waiting for the other to do what neither could. On the last train from Paris, the years went with you too. I never knew your destination, I never followed you. On the last train from Paris, the red lights fade again. Some people leave our lives forever, some never really went. 11:47. The whistle in the rain, and somewhere in the distance a train leaves once again. Two glasses of red wine, a table by the wall. You looked a little older, I hardly changed at all. At least that's what you told me. I smiled and looked away. There were 40 years between us, and nothing much to say. You asked about my life now, I asked about your own. We spoke like perfect strangers who knew each other once. Two glasses of red wine, one empty, one untouched. We talked about the weather when there was so much more. Your hand was on the table, just inches far from mine. But some distances grow longer with time. You still wore that old wristwatch I gave you long ago. I almost asked you why you kept it, but I didn't want to know. The waiter lit the candles, the room was getting late. You said you had a train to catch, I said that I could wait. For just a second neither moved, the whole room disappeared, and I could see the two of us before we learned to fear. Two glasses of red wine, one empty, one untouched. We talked about the weather when there was so much more. Your hand was on the table, just inches far from mine. But some distances grow longer with time. I thought you'd say you missed me, I thought I'd say it too. Instead you put your coat on the way you always used to do. You kissed me on the forehead your glass half empty, and your memory everywhere. Two glasses of red wine, your chair across from me, the candle slowly dying where your face used to be. I raised my glass toward nothing and drank to you and I, to all the words we never said, and all the years gone by. Two glasses on the table, one empty, one still red. And somewhere down the street, your footsteps disappear. Sunday morning, 9:30. Coffee waiting, morning light. You complain the toast is burning. I pretend that you're not right. Your glasses rest upon the paper, mine are somewhere I can't find. You say they're sitting on your head, love, like you've said 1,000 times. We don't dance until the sunrise, we don't run through summer rain. When you reach across the table, I would choose it all again. After all these years, still you, still the face I turn to. When the morning finds the curtains and the sky is coming through. We were young and we were foolish, now our hair is turning white. But after all these years, my darling, still you, every night. There are photographs behind us, places we no longer know. Paris, Rome, a beach in August. God, where did the years all go? You still leave your coat on chairs, I still steal your side of bed. We have said 1,000,000 words now, and know the ones we leave unsaid. There were years we almost lost it, there were doors we nearly closed, but somehow through the changing seasons we kept choosing to come home. After all these years, still you, still the face I turn to. When the morning finds the curtains and the sky is coming through. We were young and we were foolish, now our hair is turning white. But after all these years, my darling, still you, every night. One day, one chair may be empty, one cup left beside the wall. So today I'll watch you reading and be grateful for it all. Don't promise me forever, we've lived long enough to know. Just sit with me this morning, there's nowhere else to go. After all these years, still you. Every wrinkle, every line, every road we never traveled, every wrong turn became mine. We were young for just a moment, but we've had a whole life through. And if someone asked me once again, I'd still choose you. Sunday morning, coffee cooling, your hand resting next to mine. Still you, always you. Always you. I passed the old hotel today. The windows look the same. For just a moment I could swear I almost heard your name. The cafe on the corner's gone. The station clock is new. But Paris keeps 1,000 doors that somehow lead to you. I was young when I first loved you, too young to understand that someday I'd remember more than I could ever have. When Paris was ours and the nights had no end, when every street was waiting for us to turn the bend. We had no money, no answers, just time beneath the stars. And I thought the world belonged to us when Paris was ours. There was a summer by the sea, a letter years too late, 2 glasses on an empty table, a train beside a gate. I don't know where the years have gone or who we might have been, but sometimes when the rain begins I see it all again. The faces fade, the buildings change, the photographs grow old, but somewhere underneath this city our story's still being told. When Paris was ours and the nights had no end, when every street was waiting for us to turn the bend. We had no money, no answers, just time beneath the stars. And I thought the world belonged to us when Paris was ours. Perhaps we weren't forever, perhaps we never had to be. Some loves are not meant to stay with us, they teach us how to see. And if I had one evening, one song, one room, one chance, I'd find you in that old hotel and ask you for one dance. When Paris was ours, I was young, you were near. The whole world fit between us, and nothing disappeared. Now morning fills the windows, and time has left its scars. But somewhere we are dancing still, when Paris was ours. The piano plays more softly, the city starts to wake, and somewhere in old Paris, 2 young lovers dance. mistake. Mm-hmm.